Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. It is a sequel to the first movie starring Kevin James. It blows. I mean, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look! Look! Just look! So, after saving the day at a mall from the first movie, Paul Blart is now in Las Vegas. A whole bunch of bad guys are there, and Paul Blart has to stop them. Oh, and her daughter and him has this conflict, and that's it. Guys, do you really think that this movie was going to be the next thing? It just blows my mind on how on earth this can be a sequel. Now, years ago, back in 2009, I saw the first movie in theaters. It was Valentine's Day, it was a shitty day, so I needed something to make me laugh. I went, and to be honest, I thought it was good, and I thought it was okay. But as the days went by, I came to realization that, yeah, that movie was stupid and pretty forgettable. And now, it's the year 2015. And we got this. I mean, why? It is so unnecessary. So, after learning that this movie was going to be released, I knew the outcome. I know what was going to happen, and as a result, this. I thought a couple of people would give this movie a mediocre fresh, but I haven't seen that happen. So, what is there to say about this film? It's mental retardation all over the place. The jokes don't hit, you only chuckle for a few times, and when you do chuckle, you only laugh at the stuff that is pretty stupid. And that is not why you pay to see a movie. You are there to laugh at the stuff that is funny, not to laugh at something that is stupid. There's a difference. You know, one of those dumbass YouTube videos that has a lot of dislikes, but you chuckle not because it's funny, but you snicker at the uploader who you think is retarded. That is this movie. Kevin James. I don't know, man. The acting. Your character. It does not work. Not many things does. I mean, you run around like this. You crash into random things. You fall down too many times. And that's it. It's because it's supposed to be funny. I'm better off being at the weird side of YouTube. And the acting, it just needs some work. You are over the top and it just looks so awkward. Oh, and another thing. When you interact with other characters, or other characters interacting with each other, it just looks embarrassing and you're not sure if you're supposed to laugh. And as a result, you don't. Oh, and the bad guys in this movie are extremely bland characters, cardboard cutouts, and you just don't care about them. And they are nowhere close to intimidating. So, here's what happens in the start of the movie. Paul Blart's wife divorces him after 6 days of marriage. Paul Blart's mother gets run over by a vehicle and dies. Paul Blart gets slapped in the face by a little kid. All these things happen in 3 minutes. And then there are scenes in the movie where you're just like, what the fuck? There is this one scene where this random bird comes out of nowhere and attacks Kevin James for no reason, and there's this guy playing a piano and he sees what is going on and he doesn't care. He's just sitting there playing the piano with such passion, like someone from under is sucking him off. There was another scene where Kevin James goes on stage during a performance and there's this guy that is getting him at the same time. I mean, how many times do you see that in movie nowadays? And also, this is a pretty cruel movie. Kevin James punches a bird, he punches an old lady and leaves her there, and this is supposed to be your hero. I mean, how would you feel if Batman threw a baby out of a window and runs away to stop the Joker? You will call him an asshole! Now, Kevin James, you are in Zookeeper. Grown-ups too. They're all shit, and so is this movie. As soon as you see a movie created by Happy Madison, you piss your pants. And there's another movie called Pixels, which is filmed in my city, Toronto. I saw the trailer and I had no idea what the hell I was watching, but wow. Listen guys, use your money and spend it on something else, alright? The only thing I could say about this movie is that it's filled with dumb and retarded imagery. I mean, you see the rating, a big fat fucking 0. I could just imagine Willy Wonka marching to the director of the film and say, "You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!" The only good thing I could say about this movie is that it's not the worst comedy I have seen this year, along with Unfinished Business or Hot Top Time Machine 2 or Mordecai, but it is one of the worst sequels I've seen this year. Really. And yes, I did chuckle a few times at the stupid parts because this movie is plain stupid. Really. So, only as a theater experience, I'm gonna give this film 2 segways out of 10. So, that is my review of Paul Blart, Mall Cop 2. Thank you for watching. More views on the way. You see what I did? You see that? You see what I did? You think that's funny? Hell no, it's not funny, alright? Me walking to a wall, you think that shit was funny? Hell fucking no, it wasn't funny, alright? Learn that shit.